we create more turn on by using our voice. You can use your voice and open your mouth and open your pelvis to receive, to become open and wide, or to release, to let go of energy. So I love to start, when I was in my 20s, I had a lot of hangups about making noise during sex. I was really afraid that if I was making noises, the noises that I thought were going to come out of me were not what I was seeing on pornography. They were not what I was seeing in porn. They were not what I was seeing on television. It just wasn't what I was seeing out there. I had no real representation of what noise I thought I was going to make. So I tried really hard to swallow, or not make any noise at all, or to duplicate the noises that I was hearing that I saw on porn, which is like, it was like all this like heady, like back of the head, back of the throat, kind of soprano voice. And while I may go that high when I get excited, when I am sexually turned on, my voice is really low. My voice is down here. My voice is like, oh yeah. And I thought for a period of time that was not going to be okay. I was the only one who did that until I got into communities of women and I learned differently. So I started with things like, yes, I like that, or yes, that's good. And I would say that, and it would kind of like warm up the space in my throat, warm up the space in my voice so that I could actually sigh. Take a breath and sigh with me. Go ahead and take a breath and sigh with me in such a way that you might even just be pretending that it's pleasurable. Let's do it again. Take another breath. Let the sigh turn into a moan. Yeah. When you let yourself have that, yeah, go ahead and do it again. Oh, yes, yes, yes. I have fun doing that. Is it fun for you? Yeah. Yeah, it's fun for me too. When you open your mouth, okay, in an actual physical anatomical information here, when you open your jaw, you actually are sending signals down the nerve paths to open your pelvis. Midwives have known this for hundreds of years, that when you're giving birth, you open your mouth, that kind of Lamaze breathing, they call it, that actually opens the pelvis and makes it easier for the pelvic muscles to relax so that baby can come out. Well, the same can be applied if you want to open your pelvis and be wet, be soft, to receive, to open up, to allow someone or something to come inside of you, to be penetrated into you. But you can also open and relax your pelvis so that you can create new heights to orgasm, whether it is actually penetrating inside to reach the different spots inside the vagina in order to create specific orgasms, and the A spot, the U spot, the G spot in the cervix, around the cervix, or whether you just want to let go. A lot of women, when it comes to getting aroused, we get so aroused, but we do it in a tension. So we create tension. Maybe it's by putting the vibrator on our clitoris. We put that vibrator on there. We tense up. We squeeze like this, our muscles get really tight, our pelvis clenches really tight, and then we get really excited, and then there's a plateau and there's no climax. It just kind of like goes flat. I find this to be kind of annoying. So an antidote is actually to take a big breath, remove some of the stimulation, take a big breath with the mouth open, release the pelvis, relax the pelvis, and create that flow. And when you exhale with a sigh of relief or even a noise, any kind of noise, you're letting the vibrations of this noise vibrate you internally, release some of the stress and the trauma and the tension, and let it all go. Ooh, I'm shaking my booty. Shake it all out, let it all go. And when your pelvis relaxes, this gives you a chance to actually create an orgasm. Now, I can't get into all of it again because just of the time, but I just want to highlight how valuable it is for you to use your voice in your own pleasure. So even when you are masturbating, I know a lot of people, men and women, who don't want to make noise while they are masturbating because they're just afraid somebody's going to hear them and have an opinion about it. I think that you just have to, you can just let people have their opinions. People get to have their opinions and you can let them. And also you really get to enjoy yourself. You really get to feel good. And if opening your mouth and making some noise is going to be what helps you feel good, then well, let's go for it. I say yes to that. So using your voice, using your words, I want to feel sensations and emotions. I want to do a specific activity, and practicing this. Opening the mouth, opening the throat, letting the vibrations move down your body into your chest, down into your belly, down into your pelvis, reaching down into your pussy and saying, yes, I get to feel so good. Yes, because you do. You are worthy of pleasure. You absolutely get to feel good in your body every day. And finding your voice in the bedroom after however many years it's been that you've been silencing yourself is a key to that pleasure. It is how you reclaim your pleasure for yourself.